affecting your week, is affecting a grade, please make sure that you are participating and are active within the class. Zoom expectations, videos on, microphones off, chat only when prompted. Please make sure we are using this chat professionally. I know it's a Friday, but we need to be using it professionally. As always, your Google Classroom is where you will find your assignments and Nearpod. Please make sure you have a constructive learning space set up. Thank you to everybody who has just logged on to Nearpod. Looks like we are all there. And yes, make sure you have a learning space set up. Time for our materials and agenda. Janaya, can you please read our materials? And Ziara, can you please read our agenda today?
Google assignment pull down. Access link available in Google assignment.
Thank you very much.
Norms and agenda, do now, expectation, study guide.
Beautiful. Thank you guys very much for that. Okay. First for our do now, please in the Nearpod, again, the do now is in the Nearpod. You're going to have 3 minutes and I want you to compare and contrast Brutus 1 with Federalist 10. So again, you're taking the next 3 minutes in the Nearpod, compare and contrast Brutus 10 with Brutus 1 with Federalist 10. 3 minutes on the clock. Go ahead and get started. $90 more seconds in the Nearpod. Great, thank you, Isis. Nazaya, I have your responses. Serge, I have your response. 15 more seconds, go ahead and start submitting whatever you have. Great, again, go ahead and submit whatever you have. That would be great. Great. And Nyasia, can you please read out loud your response?
Brutus 1 is written from anti-federalist perspective and argues that the Constitution should not be ratified because it depends on politicians to be the voice of the people, but there are too many citizens, all with different opinions. However, Federalist 10 argues that the Constitution should be ratified because it could control factions and make sure that Americans are ruled fairly.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. It's the wrong tab. Close. Great. So now that we've done that, it's time to celebrate. You are officially 2 weeks into your senior year. 2 weeks. That's amazing. So I want you to use the collab board. 2 weeks into your senior year, how do you feel? Go ahead and take the next 2 minutes to write into the thing.
Collab board.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I forgot how to say you're welcome in the last class, so it's just been a day. I love these responses. Okay.
I can't use the collab board because of the thing still popped up.
Really?
There we go.
Me
Okay.
either.
It's gone now. I got it.
Try refreshing your screen. I love some of these responses. Waiting for the other shoe to drop. I totally understand. Okay. I like that I'm seeing a mixture of like excitement that school is done. I see that we're ready to be in the building. I see that we're nervous because like what's going to happen now? Okay, let's go ahead and pause here. Take 30 seconds to review everybody else's responses, and please heart the responses that resonate with you. Can I hear from, you can either read aloud what you posted and expand on it, or you can add to something that you saw another person write that resonated with you. Can I hear from Sergio, Yamani, and Janiqua? Again, either what you said or something else that resonated with you.
My response was that I want to get my diploma already. It feels like forever. That's why I just want to graduate.
I said waiting for the other shoe to drop because I feel like everything's going like pretty smoothly, but it's only the beginning. So.
I just said that I'm a little stressed or whatever, but it's all right.
Okay. All of these feelings are 100% valid, especially because some of us are coming off of a very different type of school year. We are now in optional AP classes as opposed to last year. Some of us are also taking the most amount of AP classes that we've ever had before. So all of these feelings are super, super understandable. And we are going to spend some time resetting our expectations, both in regards to this class specifically, some things some relationships with homework, and things of that nature to make sure we are as successful as possible, not just under the hybrid learning, but just learning in general. Your senior year is special. Your senior year is important. And even though this probably isn't what you thought it would look like a year ago, it's still an important year of your life, and we're going to do what we can to make sure it is as successful as possible. So the first reset, you guys have been doing really well with Nearpod, but I'm going to reset a certain expectation. You need to be in Nearpod actively participating for your Zoom participation grade. You will no longer just get 100% for logging into the Zoom and zoning out, whether it be for fill in the blank oral drill quizzes. I haven't done those with you yet. So whether it be fill in the blank, open responses, what we just did in the do now, you need to submit something that shows that you're interacting with the content in order to get that full 100%. If we're not using a Nearpod that day, it might be responding when I ask the whole group to respond into the Zoom chat. Anything of that nature is going to have an effect on that grade. So again, so long as you show up and you are actively engaging, which almost all of us are, then nothing's going to change for you other than it's just going to help make sure that you earn that 100%. Can I see can we all type 100 into the Zoom chat to show that we understand what these new Zoom expectations are and Nearpod expectations are? Thank you, Ariana. Thank you, Janaya. Thank you, Serge. Thank you, Ziara. Serge agrees, 200. He's doubly sure. Again, these are things, okay, maybe he's not doubly sure. Again, these are things we've been doing all, sorry guys, I'm getting a lot of emails. These are all things that we've been doing already. I'm just concretely putting it out there that this is something we need to make sure we continue to do. Next up, I'm going to be resetting our homework expectations. So instead of Cornell notes, like you did for me last year, or like we were doing for chapters 1 and 2, we are going to mesh Cornell notes with flashcards. And this is to make sure that we are getting the most important content information, as well as making sure that it is chunked and is easier for us to do. So what this is going to look like is you are going to be highlighting your key terms at the end of your textbook instead of just taking general open response Cornell notes. Your work is going to be split into 2 halves. Your first half is going to be due Monday evening, and the second half is going to be due Thursday evening. And if your work, if the first half due on Monday is not submitted by 8 p.m., you will be required to come to my office hours on Tuesday. So again, the first half must be turned in on Monday by 8 p.m. Otherwise, you will be expected to join me for office hours on Tuesday from 2 to 3. Now, what this homework is going to look like is instead of, unfortunately, I do not have this homework assignment posted on Google Classroom yet, but I can show you what this looks like on APUsh. So what this is going to look like is, Nyesha, I'm going to take hands at, after I'm done rolling everything out. So what this is going to look like, you are going to get a list of key terms from the end of your chapter, from your chapter notes. You are then going to use these key terms. They usually come with a page number of where you can find them within the textbook chapter. And you are going to, you're going to be expected to write the definition and the significance of those key terms, which you can see an example of on the Nearpod slide. So you're going to define, I'm using federalism as an example. Federalism defined is the split of the United States government into the state and federal with complementary powers to ensure local sympathies are respected while giving the nationalist government reasonable powers. So again, the definition is just what is that? But then the significance, similar to what we learned about last year, is why is it important? Why are we learning about federalism? And so what the significance looks like is that this is a result of the Articles of Confederation not having enough power in the federal government, and it made the states incompatible. Also, it shows, also this becomes a debate of who should have more power as the country moves forward. Anthony, the Nearpod code is in the Google Classroom assignment. So again, that is what, so you are going to be expected to do this for all of the key terms at the end of the chapter, but I'm splitting that in half. So the first half of the key terms are due Monday evenings, and then the second half of the key terms are due Thursday evenings. Like I said, I do not have this assignment posted for you guys yet, but it will be posted later this afternoon. But I can show you what this looks like on APUsh. So here I have those very detailed instructions where I tell you what it is and how you're turning it in. You're going to have the chapter as a PDF in the assignment, and then you are going to have the list of key terms that is expected to be turned in for part 1. So you will have a list of key terms. This is what APUsh has to have done. And these are the key terms that need to be written into Cornell Notes by Monday evening. And then I will also have the example of what it should look like underneath it. I'm going to stop sharing. Please raise your hand if you have any questions. Yes, Nyasha.
So the Cornell notes we're doing now is just flashcards. It's just set up differently. So like the definition and significance, we don't have to like write about like the article anymore.
Yeah, so you don't need to take like regular open Cornell notes anymore. So you're not going to be going through and reading and just taking open Cornell notes. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like these it's the combination of reading the textbook digitally in addition to it being a very vague assignment, write 5 pages of notes. So by having you guys focus on the key terms, I've adjusted it so that way you have a more concrete understanding of what you're supposed to be looking for. So that is why I'm reframing it like this. And I'm hoping that that will make the homework both more manageable and more effective in terms of helping you within the class. Yes, Erica.
I do like that. I think that sounds way more effective. And I'm just hopping into this, so I'm a little behind. You're going to send us something with a whole bunch of words that we have to define as Cornell notes?
Yes. So the reason why I'm asking you guys to put it into Cornell note structure is because obviously I cannot check flashcards the way that we did in class last year. And I'm taking the list of key terms from the end of the chapter and splitting it into 2 halves. So it's kind of like you're going to have, like for APUsh, they have 15 key terms that need to be done by Monday night and then another 15 that need to be due by Thursday night. So it's going to be, I think APGov has, it should be like 10 per evening. I mean 10 per half. It's around there. And that list is, again, I'm going to share my screen. Your assignment is going to look just like this. It's just going to be in the APGov Google Classroom. Erica, does that answer your question?
Yeah, so you haven't sent the list yet.
Yeah, so it's not there yet. I've had a morning. Sorry, I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just clarifying. It's going to be available for you guys to get started this evening. Do we have any other questions or concerns? Great. Please play back what homework is due Monday at 8 o'clock. What homework is due Monday at 8 o'clock? Please unmute and revoice what we've discussed, Isis.
Just Monday? Or
Yes.
you want Monday or Thursday?
Monday, just Monday.
You said we have to do half of our keywords and submit them by 8.
Beautiful. That is exactly correct. So again, that is what is going to be due. And just to clarify, I am not giving you the full list this evening. I am literally just giving you part 1. So technically on Google Classroom, it's going to be listed as 2 different homework assignments. But in PowerSchool, they're each going to be worth 50% of a homework assignment. So in PowerSchool, it's still just 1 homework. And then, but on Google Classroom for ease, it's going to be 2. And so again, I really hope that this makes the learning more effective. It makes it easier for us to do, because homework is unfortunately the only reason why our grades are looking the way that they are. It's missing homeworks because in class, you guys are doing really high quality work. So that is the reason, is I want to make sure that it's not just, you have to have homework in AP Government just like you had to have homework in APUsh, but I'm really working to make sure that it is actually helping your learning and is not just becoming an extra time pile up thing. So that is it for the expectations. Where is my Nearpod? Great. Now we are going to transition into work time. I am going to be putting you guys into, breakout rooms in just a moment. If you can please open up today's classroom assignment, which has a study guide in it. While I'm assigning the rooms, you guys can please pull that up. That would be great. Great. So I am going to be opening up breakout rooms. For the next 15 minutes, we are going to be working on this study guide. This study guide is going to help you on your quiz for next week. So again, this is going to help you on your quiz that you will be assigned next week. I'm going to be hopping in and out of breakout rooms to help you guys answer any of these questions. Remember, you can advertise to me that you have a question and I can hop into your room directly, but I will be hopping in and out. Make sure you are working together and collaboratively on this study guide. I am going to open up the rooms and I will bring you guys back right before we finish up class for final reminders. Okay, you should now have an invite to your breakout room. Does everybody have their study guide pulled up?
No.
Okay, let's go ahead and get there.
Where is it?
It's in the Google Classroom assignment. Kezia, I did see your question. If you can just text me and you and I can work on something, but just text me your issue. I don't know how soon I'll be able to respond to it, but I'll get back to you. Okay, go ahead and make sure you guys are working collaboratively and I will be back.
But you know, whatever.
Is that an option?
Let's see.
Separation of powers that shape domestic tyrannical entry. These people are exercising a dictatorial oppression, protest government and one.
I think it's yeah, I think there's 4.
Yeah, that's the only one that's close to that checks and balance. Do you guys agree?
I definitely do agree with 4.
Alrighty, next. How did James Madison expand on tongue twister Montesquieu's idea when he wrote Federal NL?
Montesquieu.
51. Yeah, Montesquieu. Okay, he argued that limit power to
not to interrupt you guys, just really quick, I need to ask Emmanuel something. Emmanuel, were you able to create a College Board account?
No, I was not.
Okay.
At all.
Are you having issues creating a College Board account, or is that just something you haven't had time to do?
Yeah, I just haven't had time to do that. Yeah.
Okay, if you can take the next 5 minutes to, while everybody's working on it, I should have put you guys in a separate breakout room, but I wasn't thinking ahead. Can you just take 5 minutes to try to create one so we can try to get you logged in and see if there's any issues?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. I will be back. I'm gonna go check in with the other people that haven't gotten onto AP Classroom.
All right.
Same thing, Adarius, do you have your College Board information?
Yeah, I got it, but I ain't join that. I didn't join that class for AP government though.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the link to be able to do that, and can you do that for me before you leave?
Okay. I seen
But you
it.
said
I
you have
seen
your
it.
login information, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry guys, I'll be out of here in just a second. I just need to send them this information. Okay, copy. Okay, Isis and Ariana, you guys are already in AP Classroom. But Emmanuel and Adarius, you guys are, I just sent you the link and the code. So Emmanuel, once you create a College Board account, you should be able to do it with that. And Adarius, if you can please use that code, I will pop back in here in like 5 minutes to see if you guys were able to log in, okay?
All right.
And you
No
guys can
problem.
continue to work on the study guide. I'll be
Some geniuses or something. I don't know.
Duh. But we knew this though. That's why Miss Wild used to sit us next to each other in history, because we was a great dynamic duo.
Yeah, I did. It's like I knew. Sorry guys, not to interrupt. I just need to interrupt for a second. Anthony, where'd you go? Right, there you are. See the side of your head. Anthony, do you have your College Board info? Can you please log in and add APGov? Please, 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 please. I just sent you the link in the Zoom chat with the code. You can also find the information on the Google Classroom assignment, but I need you to get signed on to AP Classroom before you leave, okay?
Which of the following events best reflects ideas in action?
What was that, Anthony? Anthony, I can't hear you. Okay, Anthony, I'm gonna be back in like 4 minutes to see if you're having issues with logging in, okay? Okay, thank you.
Wait, what we say for number 2?
1.
Oh. All right.
Jade, I need you to sign up for AP Classroom as well.
Do you need me to?
I got you.
Okay, Malachi and Janiqua, you guys are both on AP Classroom. Jade, I just sent the link in the chat to both you and Anthony that has the link on where you can do it and the code. So if you guys can do that before you leave, that would be much appreciated. Okay, so I'll check back in 5 minutes to see if you guys were able to do that. Sorry, I'm trying to go to another room.
What are we thinking for number 4?
Sorry, guys, I don't mean to interrupt. I just have a quick question. Montana, do you have your College Board info?
Yeah.
I'm going to send you the link. Can you please log in and add AP Government to add AP Government on AP Classroom? And if you can do that for APUSH as well, I'm going to send you that code in just a second. But if you can do that before you leave, I would really appreciate it. And then you'll get less annoying emails from me. Okay, so I just sent you the link, and that is the code for AP Government, and this is the code for APUSH. So if you can add both of those, I would very, very, very much appreciate it. I will be back in like 5 minutes to see if you need any help, okay? Thank you guys. Hi guys, I'm just checking in on Adarius and Emmanuel. Are you guys going through the AP Classroom stuff okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I'm just putting my parents' information in right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I joined it already.
What was that, Adarius?
I said I joined it already.
I do not have you. Let me refresh and see if you come up.
Wait, what's the zip code thing?
The code is right here.
Okay, Articles of Confederation.
Wait, Miss, isn't she still here?
I'm still here. Just give Isis, ask it. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Adarius, I just put the code for APGov into the chat. Yes, Isis, go ahead.
For the side that says key vocabulary terms, where are we getting these vocab terms from?
For the homework?
No, the study guide.
Okay, so what you're looking at in the I was about to say, like,
So speedy.
Isis, you don't normally ask those questions. Okay, so for the study guide, where is it? Sorry, it's taking me a second to pull it up. Okay, because I can't remember which one comes first. Okay, so by key vocabulary, it's like, what are the most important vocabulary terms associated with that document? So like Articles of Confederation, you would put like states power. For Declaration of Independence, you would put natural rights. For the Federalist 10, you would put checks and balances, things like that. So like what key terms are associated with those documents?
Alrighty, thank you.
I have a question, Miss Wiley. How do you get this thing off? You know where it's like when you type and it's like on it and it comes on like the right side? Let me try to show you because I don't know what this is. I want to get it off. Can you flip your camera on this or not? You can't. You see like when can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. And it comes on this side. Like what is that?
That means
Like,
you're leaving a comment. You're not.
Yeah, how do I get that off? Because I don't know.
You just don't leave a comment. I'm confused. Don't click the add button.
It's like I'm not. When I type, it just comes. It pops up, and it's like in a green bracket. Okay.
And that's not happening to Isis's?
No, not at all.
Okay, Ariana, I'm really sorry. I have no idea why that's happening.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry. That's not helpful at all. But you should just be able to type directly into the document. Okay, Emmanuel, I know you're still setting up your account. Adarius, is that code working?
What's the school zip code? Is that?
Here, let me check. Sorry, Adarius, give me like 2 seconds. The zip code is 12180.
Okay, great.
You're welcome. I will check in with you when we come back as a whole group.
I know what I'm doing.
Jade, Anthony, are you guys able to get into AP Classroom?
Wait, I just saved something for the register part. Yup, I enrolled. Boom, I'm done.
Wait, don't I need a code for it?
Yes, Anthony, that's what I put in the chat.
Can you give me your Reese's?
That's what I've been doing for 10 minutes. I'm done. I'm enrolled.
Okay, I got you.
I'm joining right now.
Okay, thank you, Anthony. Look, y'all go. Making my heart sore.
Ms. Wild, is this packet due at the end of class?
Nope, this is just a study guide for you guys.
Oh.
What you do with it is as you please.
Is it being graded?
No, but that quiz next week is.
Oh, I'm still here now.
Great. Welcome back, everybody. If you are, thank you guys so much for all of the hard work that you guys have put in today. This study guide is not being graded. However, the quiz next week is. And the study guide will directly help you with that quiz. So it's an important study guide. If you are all logged into AP Classroom, I touched base with everybody that hasn't. Adarius, I got you on there. We're good. If you are still trying to get logged onto AP Classroom, please stay on the call. Everyone else, you may go. So again, if you are still trying to get onto AP Classroom, please stay on the call.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye. I'll see you guys at the river. Come to the river.
The code disappeared.
The code disappeared? Okay, let me resend that to you.
Cash right.
Okay. Jade, I got you in there. Adarius, I got you in there.
I forgot how you do it again. How you add a class.
Sorry, what was that?
I said I forgot how you add a class again.
Okay, I just put the link in the chat. If you click that link for me, and then once you get all logged in, here, let me find my picture that has the instructions. Join AP Classroom.
Miss Gillette, I got a question.
Did you just call me Ms. Gillette?
No, I said Miss Gillette. I got a question.
Yes, that's it, Anthony. Anthony, I also need you to add a push.
I thought I was already in there.
Okay, Adarius, can you do me, Adarius and Isis, can you guys please chat me your questions? I'm just trying to multitask, so I'm not able to focus on both. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Okay, I have Adarius in here, I have Jade in here. Emmanuel, I have you in here, you are free to go. And then Montana and Anthony, I both need you guys to add a push. No, Isis, you are not turning in the study guide. Thank you for asking. And then the next code that I just sent out is the code for a push. So I'm gonna give Anthony Montana a second. Jade, you're free to go. Emmanuel, you're free to go. Yes, Dwayne, what's up? Yes, Adarius, I will be posting instructions for the homework in just a couple hours, but I'm giving you the key terms that you need to do. But you're just writing them in the format of Cornell notes.
There's one.
Yes, what's up? Sorry, Montana, are you asking a question?
No, I found it, my bad.
Okay. So once I get you guys on both of those, you guys are free to go. Dwayne, did you have a question?
Yeah, actually, if I'm in your classroom.
Hmm?
Am I in the classroom or not?
Yeah, you're in the classroom.
What is the zip code for the school?
Okay, the zip code for the school is 12180. 12180.
Out of here, you heard?
Dwayne.
Sorry.
I'm trying to get some work done. Get out of here.
Yeah.
See you. Bye, Dwayne. Thanks for a really good week. You're doing great.